What's going on? This is My Life in the Shop. I'm your host, Donald Washington. I want to bring you guys a story out of Atlanta. Now, Cuban Doll and Kayla get into a fight that was gassed up over the internet. Why am I bringing you guys this story? Kayla is the sister of King Von, who made the exact same mistake. Let me tell y'all something. Fights lead to shootings, which leads to death and incarceration. That's the exact same mistake. The internet could be a very, very powerful tool, but can also be a deadly tool. You got so many people that's hyping everything up, and everything done on the internet is intensified because everybody in the world is watching. T.I. said it best, and T.I. caught a lot of slack for this. This is how screwed up we are in the head. Here go a man standing up for his community, wanting to see us all do better, and we give him slack for saying Atlanta is a beautiful, progressive city filled with black excellence. We uplift each other. We win together. Stop coming here to kill each other. That issue's played out. Management. Shout out to T.I. for standing up for his community, for getting out there and putting boots on the ground and using his platform, his celebrity status to influence these young children to do better. Here it is in our community. We beg everybody else to do for us, but we don't want to do for ourselves. I'm going to show you guys a clip. This is my motto here.
How long are you going to cry and blame your oppressor before you get up off your knees and do it your goddamn self?
Yes, how long are you going to cry and blame your oppressor before you get up off your knees and do it your damn self? Every man needs to step out on the street and govern his own block. Look here, youngster, you gonna die or go to jail. First, get that ish off my block. Don't bring that to my block. Don't bring that to my community. It ain't happening here. Let me tell you something. Chinatown had 2 murders, and every one of them had meetings every day with the police chief, the mayor, and each other. They put cameras up everywhere. You can't even pickpocket somebody out there without getting caught. They said, no, not on my city, not in my town. We gonna govern our own. And this is what our community need to do. Stand outside and govern your block. I remember OGs from communities, we go do something on the block and catch step outside. Look here, homie, don't you bring that ish to my block ever again. If I see you, it's a problem. It's a problem on this block. You take that ish somewhere else. You don't bring, I got kids in my house. And if something happens, it's a problem. Gassed up over the internet, and I'm going to show you guys what people were saying on the internet and what people think. These are 2 beautiful young girls. My sister think I'm very hard on women, and I have a double standard, and there is a double standard. Why? Because these are the future mothers of this next generation. I did several stories about young men being so emotionally charged in a relationship that they murder their girlfriends or murder suicide. Somebody put on a comment, they like Donald. Those young men were raised by single mothers, and that they were taught to react with everything with the emotionally charged, and they weren't taught in football coaches. This is why football is a very good thing for young children. Because, but before I do get into that, because it shows them that if the other team or if the opponent tries to gas you up, try to trigger you, walk away. Have the restraint. One thing when you get grown is you got to have the restraint to be able to walk away. Now, getting to this, these are 2 beautiful, beautiful young ladies. They look just alike. Is that, I honestly thought that was the same person. Wait a minute. Anyway, They're saying roommates. It's 2021. Unfortunately, we can leave all the shenanigans. We couldn't leave all the shenanigans in 2020. After a long day of going back and forth on social media, rapper Cuban Doll and King Von's sister Kayla B got into a physical altercation. It appears arguing started when Cuban initially tweeted, "You told on your own blood, B-I-T-C-H, you different." Kayla quickly responded, "Man, you steady making up ish. You weirdest. Text me, let's fight. Cuban, you so scary. What a mofo gotta pay you to link up." Yeah, right. This is these two. They look just alike. What the? The woman kept going back and forth. This evening, they met up in Atlanta to fight, which uploaded to Twitter, quickly trending. This video, both women are seen pulling hair. Kayla bites Cuban's face. Many people gave their opinions about the two women fighting. One woman wrote, "Kayla B won for show. Her hits were connecting." This is not elementary school, people. Another user, Kayla, I expected more from you. You're King Von, so you're supposed to wear that. Oh, goodness. This is how people trying to gas them up. Look at this. Look at this. King Von's spices forehead during the fight. Rematch, please. Look, people claim to care for you, but really don't give a damn about you. I didn't want to show you guys this fight is silly. It's childish. It's not even relevant. This is Cuban. I keep my name out your fraud ass mouth. Cuban Doll, don't tell me said about me because you wear that is about you. Blah blah blah, dumbass. No, because I was fast. How Cuban Doll, Kayla B pull up so fast? This is the internet trying to hype them up. Just like we in high school. Just like we in elementary school. This is childish. T.I. said it best. Stay out of my city with that mess. We don't do that here. People, govern your own city. So, you know, young men, young ladies, we're seeing more young women out here doing most of the fighting. Why is there a double standard? And it is. Why am I so harder on women than men? Why is there a double standard on as far as what women do versus what men do? Women are the mothers. These are the mothers that you're seeing every day on World Star Hip Hop fighting. These are the same mothers that are going to be raising this next generation. Think about that for a second. All the fighting on Love and Hip Hop and all these reality TV shows. All the fights that you see on World Star Hip Hop. Scariest part about that is that who are going to raise these next children, young boys, in the year 2040, the mothers that you see on World Star Hip Hop brawling, fighting, they're not shooting each other. They're going to be raising this next generation. If you don't think that we're in huge trouble, you will be vastly mistaken. A fight leads to death. People can't handle just throwing them hands. You know, young ladies. I like to see young ladies once upon a time kept it classy. Kept it respectful. One of the hardest things when you become grown is to walk away. Is to walk away. With Gucci Mane and Jeezy beef. Jeezy said, look here, I wanted to set an example, set a tone for these young brothers and sisters to see that I could walk in there, sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's one of the hardest things when I became grown, is to walk away. Men in our pride, won't let you walk away from a situation because we got too much pride. But now, this is why we got so many innocent children and babies getting murdered all over the country. Not just in Chicago, not just in New York and LA and Baltimore, all over the country. Where we at? And social media will gas you up to get out there and think that you invincible, think that, and everybody instigating it. Everybody got something to say, and they're seeing this. 2020 was a horrible year for rappers, and so many got killed because people listen to what the music is saying, what they saying on social media. Anyway, they went out there and brawled. But, one thing that Tupac and Biggie and other rappers, there was a rapper that said, hey, man, look, I watched my corner saying, hey, let's go get them. And the other rappers said, hey, man, I seen people in my corner like, hey, I want to show you, I'm going to ride for you. And so both rappers decided to cut that beef loose because they knew that it ended up with people dying. So the young sister still grieving her brother's death. You cannot fall into the same mistakes. Our next generation cannot fall in the same mistakes. Some people can't handle getting handle boxing, and so they go grab a gun. Anyway, for those of you on Facebook, go to YouTube, go to My Life in the CHI. Make sure you guys hit that like button, comment. I read all of them. And I try to comment on most of them when I can. So, leave me a comment where y'all from, who y'all are, what y'all think. Peace, peace. If I could end the video.